Good greetings, all. Today is April 18th. That's my son's 40th birthday. Diallo, I love you. And I'll be reading from the teaching of Jesus. That's the name of the title today in the Science of Mind textbook in 1 year. Today, April 18th. The first section is entitled How to Approach the Spirit. If you wish to come to the Spirit for the healing of our wounds, let us come in peace and with spontaneous joy, for the Spirit is joy. Let us come with thanksgiving also, for a thankful heart is in harmony with life. But we must come in quiet confidence, with an open and receptive mind, a believing heart, naturally, sanely, and expectantly. In this way, we are entering the portals of reality, clad in garments of righteousness. We often think what we require is money, friends, and physical healing. After these things, do those who are outside a knowledge of the law seek? And they do well, for we need all these things. But they are the effect of right relationships to life. All people need some form of healing. Most people are unhappy. Few have any realization of permanent peace. We seek fragments when the whole is at hand. How illogical to think that anything can rise higher than its source. The universe is a perfect, undivided whole, and healing can take place only when one is unified with it. How can anyone then be healed in part? Let us seek wholeness above all else. If we would come to the universal wholeness, we must approach it through the law of its own nature. This means that we must give our undivided attention to the spiritual unit back of all things. Since all things, since all else is included within this unit, we find our particular good only through unity with life. This conscious unity makes our mind receptive to completion, since life itself is complete. This perception is always an inner light. For the individual, for the individual can use only such knowledge as he inwardly possesses. In reality, we know God or truth only as we ourselves embody God or truth. And since it is impossible to embody anything outside ourselves, this knowledge must be an inner light. The truth itself is infinite, but we only embody the infinite in degree. To the degree that we do embody reality, we become poised and powerful. The next section is entitled The Purpose of the Science of Mind. The whole purpose of the science of mind is to reconcile the apparent separation of the spiritual world, which must be perfect, with the material world, which appears imperfect. The spiritual world is mental law. Only, wait a minute. Okay. The spiritual world is the cause of the material. We are spiritual beings governed by mental law. Only that world can appear to us which we mentally perceive. Man's experience is the logical outcome of his inner vision. His horizon is limited to the confines of his own consciousness. Wherever this consciousness lacks a true perspective, its outward expression will lack proper harmony. This is why we are taught to be transformed by the renewing of our minds, since no one lives by proxy, but each unto himself. Every individual must make the test in his own mind. This next section is entitled, And Jesus Knew Their Thoughts. I'll continue this in the next section, section B. I'll continue on with the reading of the Science of Mind in 1 year for April 18th. God bless.